Alikuwa Kiingereza sio wazuri hivyo, ila tutajitahidi hivyo hivyo tunauma maneno ili tusimwache. First of all, I would like to explain a little bit about this trading journal and how you can record your trades, because I've designed this journal for just a single trade or single pair. If you have traded Euro USD, then the details that will be recorded in this journal will be for Euro USD only. And if the GBP USD, then you have to duplicate it. Maybe you can print this journal, because it is good to print it, and then you can write with your own pen and fill these areas where you are supposed to fill the detail. So for instance, here the trading instrument, you have to write in front of this. In this area, the trading instrument is maybe Euro USD. You're supposed to write here. Thereafter, open date and time. You write the date. Maybe if it was Friday, it was 12th of August. Then you write 12th of August 2020. And time, maybe it is 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock PM or AM, whatever. Then you record the strategy that you are using. Why did I put this strategy option? Because I know many of traders, we are not using the same strategy. We differ in strategy. So, and this journal can be applicable in any strategy. So you can record here a strategy that you are using. Either you are using chart patterns, either you are using trend lines, support and resistance, SMC, maybe they call it SMC, ICT, I don't know, whatever the strategy you are using, you have to record here that I am using this and this strategy. Thereafter, you put after taking the trade, regardless it is an instant execution or pending order, it should have an entry price. Then you write here your entry price. Maybe for Euro USD, maybe 1.2562. You write here stop loss in price. You can write your stop loss is about 1.2566. Maybe this is just an example. And in a bracket, you can write maybe my stop loss is about 20 pips, 30 pips, 35 or 15 pips. It depends on the trade you want to take. Then take profit price. You record your take profit unit, the lot size that you have used on your account. Maybe you are using 0.10 or 0.1, 0.01, 0.05, depends on your capital or equity. Then if you are using a trading view, it is very easy to determine your risk to reward ratio. After putting that risk to reward tool, it is very simple to determine your risk to reward ratio. Or even you are using the MT4 or MT5s, you can calculate manually. You calculate your stop loss of how many pips, you compare with your take profit, then you calculate your risk to reward ratio, how many pips to how many pips, then you will know 1 to 5 or 1 to 2. Yes, brother, hey, you know, it will be shared. This journal will be shared to everyone. I will share in the WhatsApp group and in Telegram. After that, you write your risk to reward ratio, percentage risk, how much you have risk in percentage, depends on your equity or your balance. Then after you close the account or you close that particular trade, after you have closed that particular trade, you record the date you have closed it and the time. Then you record if it was a profit or loss, or that trade you win or you lose. After that, you put your summary. On this summary, it may include the reason or the factor that made you to take that particular trade. Maybe you have seen the breakout of head and shoulder, or the breakout of consolidation boxy, or support or resistance, then the retest. You have to record here in summary what you have seen before you take that particular trade on this summary section. After that, you explain different factors that made you to take that particular trades. So if for us that we are using demand and supply, maybe you start explaining from the higher time frame, your higher time frame. If that trade was an intraday, your higher time frame was supposed to be your daily time frame. So you have to start to record from the higher time frame what you have seen on the higher time frame up to your entry time frame, what you have seen, so that what makes you to take that particular trade, either it was a buy or a sell, you have to write down. And if it was if the trade went against you, the trade hit your stop loss or take you out, you closed it manually with a loss, you have to explain why stop loss was hit. It was a mistake, or it was sometimes you may be clear in every aspect that made you to take that particular trade, but not every time you may be right, or the trade will go according to what you are expecting. So you have to record each and everything and make sure to do I can say the investigation. Okay, make sure you reanalyze that particular trade so that you can know the problem and the mistakes that you made on that particular trade. So on this summary section, it will explain a lot about yourself, the problems that are facing you on the trades, and so on. So this summary section, it will help you to grow exponentially, because you always know your problems, how you get losses, how you blow your accounts, whatever, on this summary section. So this is an important part of our trading journal. You have to record each and everything on this section. Make sure you go through your journal. The good way of taking records of this journal, you have to make sure you print it, and then you take a photocopy so that you can have many sheets as you can, because this journal is for a single trade. This journal is just for a single trade, maybe Euro USD. So if you take a GBP USD trade, Euro Chief trade, they should be in a different journal, because here I have defined only single trade, only one trading instrument that you have taken. If it is Euro USD, GBP USD, then you have to record here. And make sure you have a file where you can press these sheets of your journal and you pass through them, so that you can continue learning through your mistakes, because we always learn through our mistakes. So I think this journal will be helpful. Yours, it's not necessary to have the same journal as mine here. You can add your options, or you can add other things that you think they are good for you to be kept in your journal, and so on. This is about a trading journal. Another thing that I would like to share to you is about this is my spreadsheet. I think everyone, you can see here my screen. This spreadsheet, I've named it multiple time frame analysis checklist. This is my checklist, which I use to record. Maybe let me explain how I use this spreadsheet. This spreadsheet, let's say this is the portion from this area. Let me annotate it so that this spreadsheet, I use it to record a single trade, every single trade that I analyze from a higher time frame, that is monthly, to my very lower time frame, that is 15 minutes time frame. And this section here that I have annotated, this is the section for just a single pair or instrument, whether it is Euro USD or GBP USD. So I write here maybe Euro USD, and then the date, maybe today's date, what I have seen in a monthly time frame. Whether it is a monthly time frame is trending up, then I will put an arrow like this. Monthly time frame is trending up. Remember, price is fractal, so each time frame has its own trend. So I used to analyze. I used to you have to analyze each time frame independently, and you have to record what you have seen. Maybe in monthly, maybe monthly is trending up, maybe weekly is trending down, because you can have monthly time frame is uptrend and weekly time frame is trending down. Then daily maybe is in bullish consolidation. Bullish consolidation, in supply and demand strategies, we normally have two types of consolidation. We have a bearish consolidation and bullish consolidation. So in a bullish consolidation, in this checklist, I will put an arrow pointing kind of horizontal, but not exactly horizontal. So if the daily time frame is in bullish consolidation, or in 4 hour is in bearish consolidation, maybe 1 hour is bullish, is trending uptrend, and 15 minutes is going uptrend, something like that. So I will put my all details in this way. So what is advantage of this checklist? This checklist is just a simple way on how I can took my trade, or I can determine whether in this Euro USD on maybe on today or tomorrow, if the chart is like this, my time frame trends are looking like this, I will know on what type of trade I will take, either an intraday trade or scalping, or maybe a swing or position trade, depending on this time frame realignment based on the sequence. So if we all know that if monthly is going up and the weekly is going down, our trades, we should look on the buying trades or buying opportunities when price reach to the monthly level, or monthly areas of support or resistance, or monthly areas of support or monthly areas of demand, is where we can look the buying opportunities. If monthly is trending up and the weekly is trending down. So if weekly is trending down, obvious daily. Let me illustrate it. If monthly is trending up, and the weekly is trending down, obviously weekly will be out of realignment, because weekly is against the higher time frame, which is monthly. So if we are about to plan our trades, or our buying trades or buying opportunities, all the buying opportunities or trades will be taken on the monthly areas or monthly key levels or monthly areas of demand, especially mostly on monthly areas of demand. So if weekly is down, obviously daily will be trending down, and the 4 hour maybe it will be looking like a bullish consolidation. So if weekly is out of alignment, then I will switch the sequence. I will switch the sequence for monthly, weekly, daily. Then I will be using weekly, daily, 4 hours. Are we together? So if I will switch the sequence weekly, daily to 4 hours, I will be aware that monthly is trending up, but I can take this counter trade, or maybe a short-term selling opportunities until the price reaches these areas of demand on monthly. So I will use weekly as my higher time frame, daily as my intermediate time frame, and 4 hours as my entry time frame. So I will look for only for selling opportunity, because weekly and daily are trending down. Up to when? Where will be my take profit to the monthly areas of demand. So if maybe, let me use another example. If monthly is trending up, weekly is trending up, daily is trending down, and the 4 hour is trending down. You can see for the monthly, weekly, and daily sequence, only daily is out of alignment, but the price is too far from the weekly areas of demand. So, and we are expecting to take buying trades or start looking for buying opportunities on the weekly areas of demand. So what are we supposed to do is to wait for price to reach on the weekly areas of demand, but we can't wait for much long. We can't wait until the price reaches to weekly areas of demand. We should take these opportunities that are presented when price is retracing to the weekly areas of demand. So if daily is trending down and 4 hours is trending down, we are able to switch this sequence. Then we can use the intraday sequence, which is daily, 4 hour, and 1 hour will be as my entry time frame. So daily is trending down, 4 hours is trending down. So I will look for selling opportunities on the 1 hour time frame. So this is how I'm going to use this checklist. It makes me analyze my charts very simple and know which kind of trade I will take on any pair that I want to trade, whether it is Euro USD, GBP USD, or V25, V75, whatever. You can record here, record each trend of any time frame. If it is bullish, weekly, downtrend, daily is consolidation. For those who are using maybe support and resistance, price is consolidating. So if it is consolidating, you can wait for break and retest of that consolidation area. If you are using the support and resistance, then you can plan your trades based on your strategy. But for us who are using the supply and demand, we have bullish and bearish consolidation, and you know how to act when price is in bearish consolidation or in bullish consolidation. And each and everything I've explained on that course, which I've shared with you on Telegram and WhatsApp. So keep rewatching and rewatch that course. There are a lot of contents there which will be very helpful to you. So if there is any question, you are welcome. And this checklist I will share with you on Telegram and on WhatsApp. So don't worry. Kuna swali lolote jamani? Yes, Mr.
My network was break. I don't know if you said it, but let me ask. If your higher time frame,
yes,
is consolidating, what will you do?
If my higher time frame is consolidating, the only option is to wait until it is realigned on this higher time frame trend. So if it is consolidating, I should wait for it to be in bearish, in downtrend or in uptrend. But the consolidation of this higher time frame doesn't mean that weekly and daily are not trending. The only areas that we have to be aware with are those higher time frame areas of demand and supply. So if the higher time frame is on the areas of demand on supply, the best option is to take a trade in the direction of the higher time frame, that particular higher time frame only.
Okay.
Yeah, we do counter trending or trading against, maybe obviously it's counter trending. We do counter trending when price is at the middle of is too far or far away from these higher time frame areas of supply or demand.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Any other question? Okay, let's look a little bit on the analysis on some few pairs. If there is any question, let's open the trading view. The network is not good, but I think it is clear. Everyone, I think you can see my chart. This is NZD pair. connection is
Yes, I can see.
yeah. Okay, this before I perform any analysis or before I can analyze any pair or any instrument, always I start looking on this dollar index, because most of the time I use USD pairs, especially Euro USD, USD, Audi USD, etc. etc. So this is GBP USD overview, and this is monthly time frame. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Kuna mtu yoyote ana swali ambaye amepitia ile course, au kuna swali lolote kulingana na trading, au labda kuna pair yoyote ile ambayo unahitaji tu analyze? Kama una swali lolote linalo involve issue ya naniliu ya trading au kwenye pairs, unaweza ukauliza kabla sijaendelea, au kama kuna kipengele chochote hakikueleweka kwenye ile course ambayo nilishare sasa, ile ya Kiswahili, unaweza ukaniuliza hapa kabla sijaendelea. Na kuna swali lolote, unaweza ukamute mic then ukaniuliza labda kipengele gani, maana kuna baadhi ya changamoto nimeziona hasa kwenye kuchora zone na kuchora trend line. Nimeona kuna changamoto kidogo hapo, kwamba watu wanakuwa wanachanganya sana kati ya hizi values na pamoja na CP, namna ya kuziconnect na kupata exactly bullish au bearish trend line. Okay. Mfano ya nitafute pair ambayo i-connect kabisa, ambayo sija analyze, maybe hii hapa USD card. What do you think USD this week? Okay, tutaizungumzia brother kuhusu Euro USD, ila kwanza nilikuwa nataka nigusia sasa kwenye kipengele cha kuchora zone, kwa wale ambao wana go through the course ambao nimeshare na nyinyi, kwamba unapokuwa unachora hizi zone, either iwe ni zone ya supply au demand, unapokuwa unachora zone yoyote, make sure nilisema kwamba unapokuwa una cover, labda hii hapa ndo area yako ambayo wewe unafikiri kwamba hapa ndo kuna nini, kuna zone, unaona, supply au demand. Kwa hiyo unachokuwa unatakiwa kufanya, una mark, kwa sababu nimesema kwamba kwenye zone au kwenye level yoyote tuna two areas. Unaona kwamba zone inaundwa na vitu viwili. A zone is made of two things. The first one is proximal line, ambayo inakuwa iko kwa kesi ya demand zone, kama hii hapa ni demand zone. For demand zone we have a proximal line which is very close to the current market price. Let's say this is the current market price, and once you have seen a demand zone, then in a demand zone we have two things. The first one is a proximal line, which is very close to the current market price, and the second one is a distal line. Distal line is the line which is very further to the current market price. So these are the only two lines which made up a demand zone. Also for a supply zone also is made up of two levels. It is also a proximal line, which is very close. This one is the proximal line, very close to the current market price, and we have a distal line. This one is distal. Here we have a proximal. We have distal, we have proximal. This one is a supply zone. So when you are locating a zone, you have to make sure that the distal line, especially the distal line, must cover the whole wick of the basing candle. What do I mean? When you are marking these wicks, which are downside of the basing candle for a demand zone, you must cover them. All the wicks must be included on a zone. And if it for the case of a supply zone, then this wick you have to cover it completely, should be covered in a zone for the case of supply zone. So the distal line should cover the wick of the whole basing candle, whether it is a single candle or multiple candles. The distal line should be covered. Kwa hiyo kwa issue kama ya distal line inatakiwa ifunike kendo yote ambayo ipo kwenye nini, kwenye base. Unaona, na kwenye kumark tuna two types of marking. Hizi zone tuna body to wick au wick to wick. Hizi wick mara nyingi huwa lazima za kwenye distal line huwa lazima zifunikwe zote. Hakuna wick ambayo inatakiwa kuchungulia nje ya nini, ya hii distal line. Ila huku juu ndio unaweza ukaamua kwamba utumie uishie kwenye body au uishie kwenye nini, kwenye wick hapa juu kabisa. Kwa hiyo hapa yote ikawa ni single zone. Sasa the only reason mimi na prefer why I can use a body to wick zone marking is due to minimizing the risk. Kwa sababu when you are using a wick to wick marking, your risk is very huge compared to the one who is marking a body to wick zone marking. Kwa sababu kutoka hapa kwenye body mpaka kwenye wick ni pips hizo tayari. Unaona, kutoka hapa ni pips nyingi sana, na ukizingatia hii time frame labda ya daily unaweza kukuta hapa kuna pips labda 40 au 50 kutoka kwenye body kwenye wick. Kwa kama entry yako ilikuwa eneo hili hapa kwenye hii hapa wick, it means kwamba na siku zote rules zinasema kwamba utakapo entry zote zinakuwa placed kwenye proximal line na stop loss should be placed on the below or above the distal line. Kwa hiyo stop loss yako inatakiwa iwe huko chini. Kwa hiyo risk yako inakuwa kubwa compared na yule mtu ambaye atakuwa ameingia hapa kwenye nini, kwenye body. Risk yake inakuwa ndogo. Kwa hiyo ndio maana huwa na prefer kuchora zone yangu kwa kutumia body to wick. Na vile vile kwenye kuchora hivi, kama kadri muda unavyokuwa unazidi kwenda, utajikuta tu mwenyewe nafika kipindi unazoea kwamba kuna maeneo mengine utaona kabisa una mark kwamba body to wick, sehemu nyingine una mark wick to wick. Na kuna different candlestick types. Sasa unapokuwa zone yako labda ina candle ya doji, sasa hizi doji candles hizi ni vizuri kumark body yako kwa kutumia wick to wick. Ila sehemu ambayo tunakutana na harami au engulfing candlesticks, the best way to mark your zone is by using wick to body or body to wick, kwa sababu ni zone ambayo inakuwa imejitosheleza. Na kwenye issue pia ya kuchora trend line, nilisema kwamba tunapokuwa unachora trend line kwenye zone, kwenye kuchora trend line, let's say kwa case ya bullish trend line tunatumia only two recent values kwa bullish trend line. Let's say market yako ina trend huko, inatengeneza highs and lows, market inazidi kwenda juu, then umekutana na market ipo namna hii hapa, then plan yako wewe ni kuchora labda bullish trend line. Hatuanzii huku chini ku connect hizi points zote, we only connect on drawing a bullish trend line, we connect only two recent values. Unaona, kwa hiyo for this case our valid trend line will start from this point to this point only. And the best way or the simplest way on drawing this trend line or make it clarity. Yeah, the simplest way to draw your bullish trend line, you have to start from right to from the current market price, from right coming to the left, starting from the current market price. So if this area is your current market price, or is where your price action is, then you are starting from this area, then you are dropping down, moving to the left side, down left. Then the first peak, I mean the first valley, you mark it as number 1. Then you are coming to the left side, drop. Then you see we have the second valley. So we only use 2 valleys recently only. So this, then after that you connect these 2 valleys with your bullish trend lines. So this one is your valid bullish trend line. Kwa hii hapa kesi, bullish trend line yako itaanzia hapa mpaka hapa. Vivyo hivyo ina bearish trend line, vice versa. So if you have seen, you have such kind of market is doing like this. Kwa hiyo kwa scenario kama hii hapa kwenye kuchora trend line, tuna connect 2 recent peaks, ambao peak ya kwanza ni hii hapa na peak ya pili ni hii hapa. Hatuanzii huku juu kuchora hii bearish trend line. Tunatumia 2 recent peaks au valleys kwenye kudraw trend line. Kwa hiyo ukichora hivi trend line, obviously data utakazozipata hapa zitakuwa ni wrong, na mostly decision ambayo utakuwa umeifanya hapa, either ku sell au kubuy au hata breakout ya trend line, pia utakuwa umefanyaje, umekosa. Unaweza kuona kama trend line imekuwa broken, kumbe ilikuwa broken saa nyingi sana. Unaona, wewe ukafikiri labda level ya ambayo price baada ya kuja hivi maybe hapa ikaconsolidate afu ndio ikavunja, ukafikiri hapa trend line imevunjwa, kumbe unaniliu before ya kuvunjwa hii hapa trend line ilikuwa imeshavunjwa saa nyingi sana. Kwa kitu kama hicho ni kitu cha kuzingatia. Kwa hiyo kwa kesi kama hii hapa, valid trend line itakuwa kuanzia hapa kwenye hii point na hii hapa point. Kwa hiyo hizi hapa ndo zitakuwa trend line zako ambazo ziko valid. Kwa hiyo hapo utakuwa uko sahihi kwenye kuchora trend line, na hapo utakuwa upo sahihi. Na vile vile lazima pia tujue kutofautisha kati ya CP ambao ni continuation pattern na valleys and peaks. Unaona, hivi ni vitu viwili tofauti. Peaks and valleys, I mean CP hizi hapa huwa tunasema ni pause. Labda unakuta market soko lina rally, afu nafika sehemu lina consolidate, afu linaendelea na movement yake. Na consolidate inaendelea na movement yake. Tofauti na valley. Valley market inaenda, ina change kabisa direction, unahisi kama trend ina change, afu inaendelea. Hii ndo nini? Valley. Kwa hiyo hapa ni CP. Hizi hapa ni nini? Ni valleys au peaks. Unaona? Na kwenye bearish CP hivyo hivyo, kwamba soko linashuka, lina consolidate, drop, base, rally. Kwa hiyo hapa ni CP na hii hapa ni nini? Ni CP. Na mara nyingi kwenye CP, sasa kwenye hizi basing unakutana na hizi 50% candles au candles ambazo zimekosa momentum kabisa, zina low momentum kabisa, ndio unakutana nazo kwenye nini? Kwenye CP. Nafikiri mpaka hapo nitakuwa nipo clear na tumeelewana vizuri kuhusiana na issue ya valleys and peaks pamoja na kesi ya kuchora trend line. Maana nimeona pia changamoto imekuwa kubwa sana hapo. Kuna swali mpaka hapo? Kabla hatujahamia segment ambayo inafuata ya kuhusu naniliu top down analysis na kuanalyze baadhi ya pair chache, sio zote, tuanalyze pair chache tu kulingana na mapendekezo yenu, tutaziangalia then.
Kaka,
ndio
samahani, mimi na swali hapo. Changamoto yangu mimi ipo ni kwamba mfano kama price imetengeneza demand zone, si ndio? Alafu let's say the demand zone didn't remove the opposing supply zone. Lakini above that demand zone, price created again, let's say 3 consecutive